Here's a Granny Smith apple tree, and although it's been awful cold this spring and damp, you can see the renewal process. All the buds are going out, telling us we'll have apples. Unless they all come out and open, then we have a hard freeze. You can faintly see the buds coming out on those branches. Up there by the power line, you can see a few buds swelling. Those three trees pollinate each other, and that's what makes the world go round. This is a gorgeous apple tree, and it would be loaded with apples. And it's a real old tree and has been doctored up and hacked on. But unfortunately, it needs a pollinator. And see, these are already blossoming. So when the deal with fruit trees, especially apples, is this tree will be pollinated by the insects and bees. But it needs to be pollinated from another tree. The reason they used to have A, B, and C codes on apple trees, like planted with an A or two A's or A and a D. And the reason is when these flowers open, see that right there is not open. So a bee cannot pollinate that one and come over here and pollinate this one. So we don't get fruit off of this. And the only way to do that is to get an early blossoming apple tree and plant it here. And that's the deal on apples, why they need to be cross-pollinated. And this is the stump where the one died. And so now we don't get any apples. But there are a lot of blossoms there. Unfortunately, there won't be any apples because it can't pollinate itself off another tree. This is a more stark view. You got flowers and no flowers. Now the Granny Smith over there will open just a tad sooner than this one will, but the flowers will still be open to pollinate most of the fruit. In an orchard, about every 10th tree is generally a golden delicious, because they'll pollinate everything. And this poor little plum tree, it has plums on it. They get purple and get hard as a brick. Sometimes you can take one off and carry it in the house, and it might ripen enough that you might want to eat it, but it's in a sad little way. It's a wonder this thing is still alive and producing, but it just shows you how these things want to live. See, I cut this branch off last year and didn't take it out.